Hey, yo, how y'all doing? It's Jay Smith, straight from Philadelphia, checking in with TampaMystic on the industry's most wanted podcast. Let's go.
She come through, but super good when she sex me. Bad chick. She's such a rebel, she a bad chick. She's on another level, she a bad chick. You should know I got a bad chick, a bad chick.
What's going on, man? It's your girl, TampaMystic, and we are live on the industry's most wanted podcast. Boom. I heard we got Philly in the building. Jay Smith, what's going on? Give me some love, man.
You already know.
You feel that energy?
Yeah, that's positive.
You felt that?
You know that. You know that. You know how you get down.
Straight like that, man. Listen, you're fresh off the road. You drove 13 hours to get out here to come sit with me and to attend Biggest birthday bash.
You already know.
Appreciate you. Go ahead and give us that official introduction. Break it down. What all Jay Smith has going on?
Well, you know, when TampaMystic say it's Bigger Rankin's birthday bash, and we got industry most wanted like 40 minutes away, 35 minutes away, I gotta drive 13 hours, 15 hours to come do that, right?
Straight like that.
And I'm saying this to anybody that's an artist or an upcoming artist. You gotta do stuff like that. When it's something that makes sense, something that's professional like this, around people like this, somebody like Tampa gonna plug you in. And be honest, you gotta do stuff like that rather than just sit back on the porch smoking weed talking about it was too far.
Absolutely, because you gain more respect from people when you actually show them that you're hustling. People can talk about it all day long.
I appreciate that.
But actions speak louder. And ever since you and I have started working together, I'm going to give you your flowers real quick. You've been very professional.
Appreciate that.
You've been very on point. You got good music. You know what I'm saying? So definitely shout out to you for just being an all-around dope individual.
Thank you. Oh,
He's a dope human being, you guys. Are you originally from Philly?
Yeah, well, my mom and my dad split up. So, you know, by the time I was born, my mom lived in the suburbs of West Philly, which is Lower Marion. That's where Kobe went to high school.
Okay.
Rest in paradise, my old head, man. That's crazy. But my dad lived in West Philadelphia in a spot called Winfield. That's 10 minutes away from Overbrook, like kind of near where Will Smith came up.
Yeah.
So me coming up in West Philly and the suburbs a lot. So really West Philly and the suburbs of West Philly is what I'm repping at the end of the day.
Gotcha. So you got to experience both.
Yeah, for real. I got to go back and forth, to be honest.
That's dope. Did you enjoy growing up in Philly?
Yeah, I mean, it was hard as a kid because you don't even really want to come outside when you're watching the news and you seeing certain things and all that. But once I got a certain age and I felt comfortable knowing what I was doing, and you know, it's a great place. Like Philadelphia, full, like you said, full of connections.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? A bunch of dope artists.
Yes.
You know, you got lawyers up there, doctors up there.
Yeah.
You know, we got two teams that's relevant as far as the Eagles and the Sixers. You know,
yeah.
It's a lot of commerce in Philly. So it's like, even the Phillies just won this World Series not too long ago. So it's like, you know, Philly is great, but it's just, you gotta get past all that violence.
Yeah.
It's just so much.
Absolutely. And I hear about that a lot. And I hate hearing that because, like you said, it's a great city. So much talent out there from every different industry. It's just some of these knuckleheads got to stop with all the crime, man.
Too high.
Yeah. It becomes dangerous and it deters people from wanting to come there.
And then it's like, damn, like, go to the gun range, like practice. So you ain't hitting no 2-year-old girl or somebody grandma by accident, and like at a barbecue or at a football game.
Absolutely.
You're shooting you hitting the wrong target.
Absolutely.
So you turn the street beef into a casualty now.
People don't understand when they take someone's life like that, it's so much deeper than just the person that their life they took. Like, they don't think about all the family members that are grieving and hurting and etc. And now that person's gonna be locked up for the rest of their life. It wasn't even worth it.
I know.
It's not even worth it, man.
You right, but I can't grind Philly up because like we always do this.
Yeah,
so
and it's anywhere though.
We gotta go to another topic.
Yeah, no, and it's
always grinding Philly up.
No,
Philly, we bad. Well, I gotta show you the positive side of Philly.
It's not even about Philly, honestly. It's about every city.
Inner cities like rural, but
it happens here in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying?
Chicago,
it happens in my city in Tampa, so it's definitely not no shade towards Philly. It's
it ain't no shade, but it's just every time we televise on something, we try and do something national. The first thing that comes with Philly, the violence.
No, but that's why I talked about the great things before, like all the connections that I have out there. You know,
we got Meek, we got Lil Uzi, we got Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
So I had to say that.
No, for real, absolutely, most definitely.
We got Gilly, like you said. People be sleeping. Gilly is an advertiser at the end of the
No,
day.
he is. I've known
He is
Gilly for a
advertising.
long time,
I'm not gonna
right?
disclose his pockets, but whoever thinks because he ain't rapping no more that he ain't up, I'm just gonna put you a little hint. You're slow.
Listen,
Gilly is winning.
I already know. I already know how Gilly works. I've known
So
him for a
shout out
long
to
time.
Gilly too. Shout out to whole Philly.
He's a hustler, just like yourself, a hustler.
Thank you.
What were you into before music when you were little? Did you play
Playing
sports?
basketball. I was
Yeah.
real good at basketball. I could jump really high. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I'm fast, athletic. But
Yeah.
you know, I didn't even answer your question earlier. You asked what I had going on. The song "Bad Chick," my new single, produced by Sweet No Sounds. That's one of my youngins in West Philly, but he's serious. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He got a record, "Sweating Me" featuring Ness, produced by him. So he got a record with me. He got a record with Ness. You know what I'm saying? He working, he trying. And yeah, I like his sound at the end of the day. I got a song with Marley Raw called Money Too. Shout out to Marley Raw. I got that in 2016. That's my youngin'. Same thing. He blew up Lil Uzi and Meek and Wiz Khalifa. He done produced for them. Now he multi-platinum. That's my youngin'. So
Yeah.
it's crazy. Like the people I see around me, anybody can do it if you work hard, if you put your mind to it. I ain't gonna lie. But what I'm doing, Bad Chick, in all online stores. J Smith H in all online stores. Sweating Me featuring Ness, Rags to Riches, Bad Chick. Check my singles out. I'm singing. I'm keeping that as clean as possible. I got records for the streets. I got records for the women. I got records for, but either way, I'm trying to use vocabulary instead of just repeatedly saying the same words. I'm trying to use as much vocabulary as I can, and I'm trying to just do something different in the city of Philadelphia. Just bring a different type of sound.
Absolutely. Most definitely. And we definitely going to talk more about the single, but I want people to understand your journey, like how you got to where you're at. You know what I'm saying? You play basketball. Do you still play?
I can. I mean, I ain't really been playing, but I can play though. Like, don't underestimate me. I can drop some buckets.
Yeah. How did playing basketball and being an athlete at a younger age help you where you're at right now?
Damn, I ain't gonna lie. Surviving in the streets of Philadelphia, surviving in prison in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Being athletic, being strong, being aware. You know what I'm saying? Stuff you need to be on a football or basketball court. Aware, strong, agile.
Yeah.
Always working out. Keeping myself as young and fresh as I can. Just being athletic like that. It's not falling. Not all the weed I smoke. Just keeping my health intact.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
You have to be as an artist, because when you get on that stage to perform, especially if you're doing like a concert, you got to be in shape.
For real.
You want to
I
be
want to take my shirt off.
well, not only that, but you don't want to get out of breath either, up there huffing and puffing.
Oh my gosh. And I'm singing too. It's different than rapping.
Yeah.
You need your breath.
Nah, for real. Exactly. Absolutely. So, let's transition into music. You played basketball. When did you start diving into doing music?
Well, all right, 9th and 10th grade, I was playing point guard for JV. Lowell Marion is a strong program, so I was probably going to end up playing varsity when I get a higher classman, but I ended up getting in trouble. You know what I'm saying? I got suspended my junior year. I got in a fist fight in class, and I think I got on probation, juvenile probation. Whatever, I broke the basketball contract, so I couldn't play basketball.
Yeah.
Boom, I started making music.
Yeah, there you go.
So I messed up real bad, but it was a blessing in disguise.
Absolutely. And I'm glad the fact that you didn't allow that just to like hold you back or sit you down. You found another hustle to do.
Yeah.
And music was it. And you come from a city, Philly, where music has been prominent for a very, very long time. As we said, there's so many dope artists and dope talented people, period, that came from the city. Who was a couple influences out of your city?
I mean, originally, whether we all like it or not, we gotta give it to Will Smith.
Yeah, of course.
Because when I was 7, 8 years old, watching the Sixers lose to the Lakers in the finals, that was like summertime and Welcome to Miami.
Timeless music.
So, well, even though that's not what we doing with our music, but as far as getting your stuff out there, being able to network, Charlie Mack, like even Meek went through Charlie Mack.
Yeah.
So Will Smith, number one, has to be.
Absolutely.
Number two, Meek is the biggest rapper in the history of Philadelphia, whether people like it or not.
Yeah.
Shout out to Meek. And you know, although me and Lil Uzi in different genres and different, you know, as far as, you know, I don't really dress like that, nor do I make that type of music. I respect his hustle, and I also respect the fact that he makes music. He doesn't care about what people say about his image or what they think his orientation might be because of how flamboyant he is. And even though I'm not flamboyant, I can respect his hustle because he's just making music the way he wants to make it.
Absolutely.
So anybody that's like just doing them out of Philly, I respect, because they not just trying to follow the trend of, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like such a shame what happened to A.R. Rap. Don't try to be like A.R. Rap. Because at the end of the day, you going to end up like A.R. Rap. You feel me? He could have been a millionaire. He'll tell you. He could have been a millionaire. So, you know, free everybody. You know, I don't want nobody in prison. I don't want nobody to die. But that's what I'm promoting.
Yeah.
I don't want to be a part of the problem. I want to be a part of the solution.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So kind of means something to me at this point.
So speaking on that, what are you doing to change the narrative?
I just put a 7-song project out, free of any profanity, number one, which is not something I wanted to big up. I kind of want people to listen to my music and find it out on their own.
Yeah.
But you listen to my music, whether I'm talking about selling weed, smoking weed, or whether I'm talking about God, church, my mom, whether I'm talking about my girlfriend or TampaMystic. Yeah. Even though I'm single, this is an example. Yeah. I'm not using any profanity whatsoever.
I respect it.
Number 2, I'm making a song called Bad Chick. She's not a female dog. So I'm trying to use my influence to just be more positive, and then that way other people can try to be more positive. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then I can work on everything else later. I ain't no preacher. I ain't perfect. I know I did 5 years in prison. Yeah. I don't know. I almost killed people in West Philly trying to defend myself on the street. I ain't gonna preach to no one, but one day maybe I can get to the point where I start making music that can influence people on a deeper or more spiritual. You know, maybe we can get to there at one point. Yeah. You know what I mean?
No, I agree with that. And I think any artist that can put music out, like I love all genres of music, and whether it has profanity or not, I'm a fan of it. Yeah. But when you can put out music that's already like radio ready, like you don't have to go back and clean it up, man, that's a boss move right there. Because a lot of artists feel like they have to cuss in every song, and you really don't.
It just get redundant to me.
It does.
My whole thing is the vocabulary. It's not about the profanity to me. That's my whole thing. I listen to Drake, Jeezy, Fab, just as much I listen to Lecrae or Mary Mary. So it ain't about that's not. So I agree with you 100%. My point is, and agreeing with you again, is just the fact of the art itself. If you keep saying the same words, now I'm hearing the same words over and over. Like let's say something different in each song so we can get, you know, more I guess more unique quality in music. Is what I'm trying to say.
Absolutely. Not only should you switch up your lyrics, but you got to switch up your flow as well. Right. Every 4 bars, give me a different flow. Speed it up, slow it down, harmonize a little bit. Because if you sound the same tone through the whole song, it's redundant and boring as well. It's like you got to switch it up. The rule of thumb is every 4 bars, give me a little something different.
For sure.
That's what takes a song from being a good song to a great song. For sure. And like you said, you know, not always having to use the profanity in there. If you have a few songs like that, cool, but you ain't got to do it every single time. Yeah.
Like, let me go back to Drake again. Like,
right. There you go. Drake. Why do you think Drake is so successful? Because
he makes a song with Wizkid.
Shut up. I was just listening to Wizkid on the way here.
Are you serious? He makes a song with Bun B.
Yes.
A song with Lil Wayne.
Yes.
A song with Rick Ross. A song with Meek Mill.
All a different sound.
A song with Wizkid.
Yes. Shout out to Wizkid, man.
Afro beats.
It is. He's from Nigeria.
So Drake understands, like in that song, he's just clean cut. You feel me? Like it's a time and a place for everything. So
100%.
Make your gully music. Talk about the struggle. Talk about what your life is. I'm not saying be fake. What I'm saying is sometimes we can just be like, all right, damn, you know, such and such people died, or damn, I went to jail. You know, little homie, don't follow me. Do something better with your life. Yeah. And then you go back to talking about what you talking about. Just try to remind people, like, there's a consequence behind shooting the AK or slinging that crack or whatever. Just remind them. Like, you might not end up like Lil Durk every time.
That's
you might end up in the slammer.
You're absolutely right. 100%. It's okay to protect yourself, but it shouldn't go beyond that. Don't be out here just randomly robbing people and killing people for no reason. And that goes with anybody. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
You talked about, let's switch a little bit. You did talk about you did some time. You had to sit down for a little minute. You ain't even got to get into details because it's not necessarily people's business, but I want to talk about that. You said you did 5 years. Was it 5 years you did?
For sure.
I'm a big believer in we have to find a positive in every situation. When you focus on the negative, you're going to have negative stuff come into your life. What positive did you get from having to sit down for them 5 years?
Yeah, I'm gonna be 100% honest because of everything I said, and I appreciate you respecting, my privacy. And
Yeah,
everything.
of
But
course.
at the end of the day, I was on the street corner,
Yeah,
and I shouldn't have been.
yeah,
And somebody was on the street corner and wanted me to get out their corner, and I didn't. And they was reaching for their weapon,
yeah.
and I beat them bad. And I
You
almost
protected
killed 'em.
yourself.
And I beat the attempted homicide. I got found guilty of aggravated assault that violated my probation.
Yeah.
From, like I told you, back when I was a kid, I got probation, you know what I'm saying, for some dumb stuff I did back in high school.
Yeah.
And boom, violated that. So add the time on. Now I had to do 5 years. So.
You know what? We're all human beings. We all make mistakes.
But the mistakes let you know everything happened for a reason.
Of course it does. We learn from that. We can't.
Let's
we
say in
can't.
a perfect world, none of that happened. And all this 5 years ago when I was rolling, you never know. I could have been hypothetically one of these people that's got hit by one of these stray bullets or had something that got laced with fentanyl. You never know. I try to look and say, God probably just protected me for the amount of time he needed me to think a certain way.
Yeah.
And when I came out so ready to be on this time I'm on right now, as far as hustling with my music, that's probably the mindset he really wanted me to be ready to have when I stepped out the doors, which would have been different than me just trying to grind a little bit, trying to put in with the music here. No halfway in and out. I'm going to all the way be all the way in with music. I'm going to be all the way out. You feel me? So now I'm all the way in. So I'm not going to be on the corner grinding, nothing like that. You feel me? And I feel like that was the biggest thing for me. Like, when you sit down, you got to change something. You can talk about it, but you have to actually change something. And mine was, street corners, grinding, hustling, all that, just getting people, places, and things. My peers need to be like you, not like whoever else I was hanging out with in 2018.
Absolutely.
Because you and I got something in common, and we can legitimately work together in
Absolutely.
all ways. And that's what I kind of want to show people that in my position or even in other positions that they can get to in their network. You feel me? Focus on that.
When you were incarcerated, did you do a lot of writing?
No, the crazy part is, since I got already probably, I'm going to say like 40 songs unreleased, I really was focused on the business plan I was going to put behind getting it out.
Yeah.
And you kind of seeing some of the beginning steps of what had you able to see what had going on my page for it to even be, legitimate enough or even just ready.
Yeah.
Period. Just the brand itself. I really studied the business and understood marketing and branding more than I ever really understood it before. Like I used to just, I'm an artist. Yeah, I got talent. It's hot. It's gonna pop. No, there's something behind it.
Yeah.
Unless I'm gonna just take the record, then let the record label own everything. So if I'm gonna own anything, I gotta learn what I'm doing. So that's what I did. Now I really understand the business.
You have to. If you don't understand this music business, it's like any other business out there. You'll get taken advantage of.
Take all your money.
You'll lose money. You're going to get frustrated and irritated. And, you have to take the time. So that's good that you took the time to actually learn the business. Everything that you studied during your time of incarceration, are you applying that to what you got going on now?
They got vocational school. So
that's dope.
I didn't do masonry or plumbing or electrician or none of that. I did business vocational education.
Yeah.
And I got my certificate. So I already had my diploma. So I was able to just get right in it.
Yeah.
And get my business vocational certification.
Yeah.
And I had the lady that was constructing the program literally helped me construct the business plan. And I learned it. And then when I came out, I introduced my business plan to somebody in my network.
Yeah.
And they helped me with a couple grand. And I put my couple grand with their couple grand. And I was able to legitimately start a company, an independent company.
What's the name of it?
Eagle Squad Entertainment.
You got your LLC for it?
Yes, I got my LLC, and I am a publisher. So, those are the the beginning steps I was able. So now my 7-song album on J Smith H is on Apple Music, Spotify, iTunes, Tidal. Now I actually can gain 99.9% of my own revenue.
Yeah.
Before I signed a record deal. And
absolutely.
those are the things that I'm glad I was able to learn. So the patience that I had to exert you know, I feel like it's well worth it for me.
100%. And you're still young. So it's like, you know, fortunately you weren't incarcerated until you were like 50
Right.
and then just getting out. You're still young. So you still had a long chance of life after the fact. How long have you been out?
Appreciate that. Actually only been home 6 weeks.
Okay. Oh wow. So you just getting home, bro. Shout out to you for like literally, you guys. He hit the ground running because we've been talking that entire time. We've been working that entire time.
The day I got out on my Instagram, you was literally the 5th person I found. Like after my mom, my aunt, and like probably like dude that I got outside waiting that drove with me down here, like my right hand man. After I found them, I found you. I remember I was like, yo, remember my old page from 2018?
Yeah.
This was how I met you. And then you was like, yeah, I remember you. And I immediately was like, all right, listen, I just got back. This is my new song. This is what I need. This is this is what I'm trying to do. With all due respect, how can we work this out?
Yeah.
And you were like, no, dope, let's do it.
Absolutely. And you've been a pleasure to work with. You're very professional.
I appreciate it.
And I want to make sure
So are you. And can I give you your flowers?
Of course.
You gave me a lot of compliments.
Yeah.
You know, it's really comfortable as an artist when you're dealing with a real person, a real live promoter. Like, shout out to the fact this is a real studio. Like, I'm really in ATL. This isn't like a scam where you just was trying to get people to cash app you or nothing like that. You're actually gonna put this podcast out.
100%.
Real live industry people are gonna see it. And
Yes.
you're gonna help people generically grow. You help people generically get on stages with real live celebrities, real live A&Rs, get on real live blogs. You helped me get on hip hop since 1987.
Which they're from Philly.
So I just want to give you your flowers too. There's a reason why I do all these things, take these trips out here, and you know, constantly come to you for all my promotion.
Absolutely. And whatever it is that I can do to continue to help.
No disrespect to anybody else that always wants me to come in for promotion, but there's a reason why I go to TampaMystic for my promotion. So shout out to TampaMystic and shout out to Industry's Most Wanted podcast.
I appreciate that, man. You better believe it.
But your boy Jay Smith, straight from Philly, man.
But you're right, though. It's like when you find some, like 1 or 2 good people you work with that do good business and they do what they say they're going to do, you want to stick with those people.
Right, rather than going to 25 different people.
Yeah, because like you said, people be out here really scamming. They'll have you send them money and then, boom, they block you and you never hear from them again.
It's risk. It's a risk you don't want to take.
It is. It's crazy out here.
Want to take.
So tomorrow night you're going to be jumping on stage with the OG Biggeranga's birthday bash. How excited are you about that?
Well, it's so crazy. I don't know. I was going to surprise him, but you know my mom and my dad both from Jamaica, right?
Oh, I think you did share that with me.
So even though I'm born in West Philly, I think I might surprise him when I tell him, "Oh, Big Arankin, happy birthday, big man."
You should. He's gonna love that.
Happy birthday, Big Arankin.
Yeah, you carry that accent just like I could tell the way you talk. It sounds like you're from Philly, but you just absolutely nailed that Jamaican accent as well.
I appreciate that. Yeah, no, I heard that all my life. So yeah, no, I'm definitely excited because my culture. I'm saying I might gotta throw one of my Jamaican T-shirts on. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but you know, I feel like it's gonna be a lot of rappers there. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna be singing, and I'm touring. Like, I really want to do a song that's gonna fit with the event, but I kind of just want to do Bad Chick because I just like it's the mood I'm in. I feel like I just singing Bad Chick everywhere I go.
If you want to, we got a few female artists performing, and of course, there's gonna be women in the building. Let me know by tonight.
As far as
for
his
sure.
birthday, I'm not really trying to think about me. I'm trying to think about his birthday.
Yeah.
Which one would he want to hear more?
I think the more the turn up record. You know what I'm saying?
And I think that's the sacrifice I'm gonna make. But I don't know if you don't mind. I think I might gotta give Industry Most Wanted a little acapella.
Go ahead, let's do it.
Cause y'all might miss my record. I got a bad chick. She's so bad it hurts. And it's crazy. I love when she go from bad to worse. Bad chick. Baby girl so sexy. She's super bad when she come through, but super good when she sex me. Bad chick. She's such a rebel, she a bad chick. She on another level, she a bad chick. Said you should know I got a bad chick, a bad chick, a bad chick.
Yeah, that was dope, bro. Like you did
Appreciate
that on
that.
the spot. I love it.
Now, so I ain't gotta do it tomorrow for bigger. Now I can do my turn up record.
Exactly.
Because I had to come out
Get it
ATL
off
and
your
promote
chest.
Bad Chick. You understand? If I'm gonna go home and be sick that I didn't promote Bad Chick, I came all the way out here.
No, listen, I understand, but you also, I get what you're saying. You want to cater to, you know, obviously to bigger and potentially the crowd. There are going to be more dudes there than
Can
women.
I do first verse of each? If it equals 3 minutes?
Typically, bigger one. I'm gonna be honest with you. I know Bigger for many years. He wants you to do one song.
Right, no, we will.
Because otherwise, he gonna get confused and be like, "Which one's the single?" Type situation.
That hook catch too though.
Yeah.
That's for the street. Not gonna lie.
So under the company that you started, once you got out, what all do you have going on within the company?
Well, the main thing is definitely the album.
Yes.
The independent album. But it's on all online stores and platforms. So even if you don't buy it, you can stream it.
Yeah.
Add it to your TikTok post, Instagram post, Facebook story. Stream it on Spotify. Stream it on YouTube Music. Yeah. I'm still gonna get the residuals.
Yeah.
Like since I'm the publisher. So I'm saying click it. You ain't just because you can't buy it doesn't mean you can't support me. Click it, view it, I need that.
So you started your own publishing company, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I started my own
distribution company?
Started my own entertainment company.
Okay.
Which makes it automatically a distribution company and a management company.
Yeah.
Now with social media, you're essentially a manager and a distributor automatically by default.
Yeah.
But I also made it a publishing company as well. So
that's dope.
I did take that step. That was additional stuff. I appreciate that. And then,
so are you gonna also run it as like maybe an independent label where you sign yourself?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to because I'm also the songwriter. So in theory, if I'm the songwriter and I'm the publisher and I'm the CEO, and I'm the performer, and I'm the recording artist. Essentially, it's going to become an independent label, and I'm going to sign myself.
Are you going to sign other artists down the road a little bit?
My man that's in the car, his name is Cutter Breeze.
Okay.
He ain't, he's just getting started. We got some pre-production for him out right now. He got a track with me on pre-production on his YouTube and all that. You know what I'm saying? He's being a hype man. He's being an A&R. He's learning the industry. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So him, and then probably, just in the travels. Like, I'm in ATL now. I'm going to Chicago. Probably go to NY, Cali. I'm gonna meet somebody I never knew I was gonna meet. It might not only just be in my city. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
It might just be somebody like WizKid. You know what I'm saying? Like, shoot, I signed somebody for Afro beats.
No, absolutely.
Signed somebody for reggaeton, everything.
You have to venture out because even though we love our city, it's bigger than our city.
Of course.
So
let's do gospel and let's do party music.
I know that's right. Throw a little country in there too. Why not? You know what I'm saying?
Carrie Underwood.
Yeah.
Where Molly at? She all right?
There's money to be made everywhere out there.
For sure.
In unslick, some of these other genres are making more money than hip hop is. You know what I'm saying?
I'm stuck on the fact that Rema got Selena Gomez on his record.
Right. So you want to tap into these
How
other
she go
genres.
From Disney to pop.
Right.
He went from Afro beats to mainstream pop.
Yeah.
In the U.S.
Absolutely.
They trying to get money. Like, are we?
Man,
this is what I'm trying to figure out. I know you are.
Nah, for real.
I know you are.
Oh,
for
please
sure.
believe it. I'm already thinking 5 years down the road of my next move.
For sure.
Because
for
I've been doing this for 12 years, but in the next 5, I'm going to be on to the next. You get what I'm saying?
For sure.
Because it's like at some point in time, we have to elevate. Yeah. Are there other business ventures outside of the music industry that you're interested in tapping into?
I ain't gonna lie. I really do want to give back somehow. I know I gotta help myself while I help others, but I do want to start some nonprofit or just at least get back to the schools or health systems, the poor, stuff like that.
That would be amazing.
Appreciate that. And I also do probably do want to either start a basketball team. If I'm not coaching it, at least sponsor it.
Yeah.
It's just a couple things I know I gotta do for the kids. I feel like I owe it to them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I grew up on Jay-Z and Jeezy and Fab and all that.
Yeah.
Ludacris, Word of Mouth, Chicken and Bear. You feel me? I was all over that. So just me knowing that when these kids see me opening up for Soulja Boy, see me with songs with E-Ness, see me getting a shout out from Slim Jim, from Ray Shrimmer, to see me in ATL, they gonna see me and listen to what I'm saying and look at me, and I want to be able to like I ain't gonna lie, this might sound so corny, but I'm gonna just say it to him. But I want to be able to look at their mom and be happy, like she give me a hug and be like, damn, like I bought my album for bought your album for my son. Not like he's sneaking asking dad for money to buy my album because mom don't want him to listen to it.
Yeah, it's not corny at all. That's a blessing. That is a blessing.
I'm not pouring salt on nobody's hustle, and all I listen to is gangster music coming up. So I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying what I'm doing.
Of course.
Not knocking what nobody else doing. Make that clear to everybody.
Yeah.
This is what Jay doing.
Yeah.
Jay doing that. Not saying that you got to do that.
100%.
I'm not knocking you for doing that because I was in the streets more than anybody.
Yeah.
So do you.
Yeah.
But that's just what I got to do.
Of course. You have to do what makes sense for Jay
I wanted
Smith.
to make it clear for the listener so they don't think that I'm trying to force shit.
I don't think listen.
I love their music and I'm gonna listen to it, and you know me, and you could back me on this.
No, because
I'm gonna share it and I'm gonna be hype and I'm gonna listen to their music.
I'm gonna be honest. I talk about that all the time on my podcast, so they know that it's no shade. I talk about it all the time. That I like the trap music and the drill music, but it's like
your fans can't be you.
Exactly. Absolutely. 100%.
The fans is listening to Taylor Swift and Rihanna and they like trying to be them, and they probably can't be them, but the stuff they do, they can realistically do it too.
Absolutely.
You feel me? You can't do what Lil Durk and Lil Baby do and just end up like them.
Yeah.
You gonna end up like
right. Absolutely.
some other stuff you don't want. End up like 9 times out of 10.
That's right. So tell us about this upcoming show you got where you're opening for Soulja Boy. How did that situation come about?
Oh man, shout out my manager, Megastar. I got like a type of manager that's like, he worked for me on the tip where he's not trying to lock me into where if I get a record deal, he wants to latch on. He wants to every 6 months reevaluate where I'm at and let me decide if I want him to continue being my manager or if I want to go to a different manager.
Okay.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So if tomorrow Jay-Z said Rock Nation manager want to sign me, he would allow me to buy myself out of my contract. So shout out to Megastar for being thorough and being a real businessman.
Yeah.
That's about his money. Because I'm going to fund my career. So he's going to be lit if he like my music.
Yeah.
You feel me? It's not about hustling me. It's about helping me.
Yeah.
You feel me?
That's what a manager's supposed to do.
But all of them don't do that.
Listen, I already know.
The Soulja Boy show came from Megastar at Megastar2414. I'm not even going to sit here and dance up all this fly stuff I've been doing and tell you that's why. Because that was why I got a lot of traction in the industry, and that's probably why he noticed me for who I am for sure.
Yeah.
But the actual show got booked by him because he's my manager. He put me on the bill. So shout out to him and his management company, Rise to Life Management, at Megastar2414 on Instagram.
That's dope, man. Will this be one of your biggest shows yet?
It should be my biggest show.
Yeah.
I know in 2012 I opened up for Jay Holiday in Jamaica, but Fantasia had to cancel, so that show was a little smaller. The Mac Miller show I did, Rest in Paradise, his show with Chris Webby and Tayyip Ali was in Connecticut in 2011. They wasn't that big yet. They were still on the come up. They weren't on a major label yet. So you feel me? Like, this probably is gonna be the biggest show I ever did because Soulja Boy right now is still buzzing. And I don't care what anybody say about Soulja Boy. Oh, crank that Soulja Boy and Dunk and all that, his royalties. Man, that boy gonna be good for life.
Of course.
So I don't know what y'all think. Y'all can talk about his music, his swag, whatever. He might not be the best rapper, but he the best businessman.
Yeah.
Shout out to him for sure. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the real, you feel me?
How long is your set for the Soulja Boy situation?
Yeah, I mean, 3 songs. Yo.
Okay.
3 songs. 3 songs is better than 1.
Yeah. Well, it depends. It depends. On a show like that, 3 songs is good. When you're doing a bigger ranking show, 1 song is good.
No. Listen, you 100% right. I'm talking all that Soulja Boy show. It's gonna be packed. That's his venue. It's gonna be packed.
Absolutely.
Should be probably at least 10,000.
Yeah, that's dope. You got a cameraman going with you to get footage?
Yeah, shout out my cameraman, Tucker Upper. He in New Jersey. Bad Chick music video coming soon. And he just released a vlogcast called The West Philly Rapper on his page on YouTube.
Oh, that's dope.
He and with his wife and his daughter in Jersey. So Breeze got the camera and the SD card. You know what I'm saying? When I perform, he gonna
filming
record it. But then Tucker gonna get it and edit it.
That's dope.
You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Eagle Squad ENT because I got myself a little cameraman. I got my right hand man. I got my beat man. It's coming together, you feel me? I got one day you gonna know these names, man.
Yeah.
One day you gonna know these names. That's all.
You're making moves. I'm proud of you.
I'm trying.
No.
Appreciate it.
No, you're not trying.
I'm doing.
Say
Somebody
that
told
with
me
your
yes-
chest, man.
somebody
I'm
told
doing
me-
it.
Somebody told me yesterday, sometimes you can't be so modest.
You can't.
So I'm doing.
You're doing because I've always said
Doing
when
my
you
thing.
try something, it never works. You can't try because you don't put your
You ain't
effort.
put your 100% all into it.
You get what I'm saying. You understand what I'm saying. When you say I'm doing it, that means you're putting your all in it, and you are definitely putting your all into everything you got going on.
Appreciate
You just
that.
drove 13 hours to come down here.
For sure.
That's a major effort right there.
For sure.
Shout out to you, man.
Appreciate that.
Let's talk a little bit more about this Bad Chick record. You sang us a little bit of it, a cappella, man. What does that song mean to you?
It just means that we gonna be in the schoolyard, we gonna be in the club, we gonna be on the street side, we gonna be in the trenches, we gonna be on the highway talking about I got a bad chick.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna be calling her no female dog or no garden tool. And we can still have sex with her and take her to the club and be lit at the same time. That's what that record mean to me. Just something that I feel like the industry might be missing right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm at with it.
It's a vibey record. Who produced it?
Sweet No Sounds, man. At Sweetnology on Instagram.
Is that someone from your city?
Yeah, like I was telling you earlier, that's really my friend, but like, you know what I'm saying? He really lived down the block from me. But
Yeah.
he started to build his beats up and his client, and his movement up to where it's like professional now. You feel me?
Absolutely.
On the type wave I'm on. I'm saying he building his beats up. You feel me?
That's good that you guys are building together. That way y'all can get them plaques together.
No doubt. It'd be crazy.
When that record goes platinum, both you
Man,
guys will have a plaque hanging on your wall.
Amen to that. She said when. So
Yes.
I'm gonna agree with
We
that.
claiming
Taking
it.
that, I'm claiming
Not
that.
if, when.
Yeah, amen.
I want you to win.
Hallelujahs.
I want you to win. Like,
too.
and that's like you said earlier, is about surrounding yourself with people who are like-minded and genuinely want to see you win. It's rare.
Sure.
It's rare because there's a lot of people out here that be slick preying on our downfall. They don't want us to see us do good, and they don't want to see us win. But them people are non-existence to us. You know what I'm saying?
You know, misery loves company.
Misery
man.
loves company, boy. They sure do. We ain't dealing with them folks. So
Oh, look at them pretty teeth. Wow.
you got nice teeth.
Oh, thank you. Somebody keeping their teeth nice and pearly white. And
Listen,
straight.
I got one of them power
Wish I knew how to do that
toothbrushes.
whistle they do in the cartoons. Mamacita.
I use the power toothbrush. Them things be working, boy.
Okay, I see.
It gets all that stuff up out of there.
I see. Okay.
That is dope, man. You said you're working on a project, or it's already out.
Yeah.
So you've been out for 6 weeks and you've already released the project,
Sure, I did.
bro. Like, wow, that is amazing. There's some people who go 2 years and can't release a whole project. You did it in 6 weeks of
sure.
coming out of incarceration.
For sure. I was one track minded.
Were these songs written while you were incarcerated?
No, all the song, every song was recorded already.
Before you were incarcerated?
Every song, let me see. Bad Chick, Rags to Riches, Sweating Me. It's all recorded in 2018.
Okay.
Smile Girl was recorded in 2009. Top of My Game was recorded in 2016. And Money 2 was recorded in 2016. See, the thing is, me mixing and mastering them and promoting them
Yeah.
might have happened in 2023.
Yeah.
You
But
So-
they're brand new records. The world ain't
They're
heard
brand
them.
new records. Hey, just know the recording part was already done, but everything else you think about, that's what I did in 6 weeks.
But when you write timeless music, it don't matter. You could have wrote them joints 20 years ago,
For sure.
and they're gonna
because
still sound good
The
today.
only reason is because of the content.
Yeah.
What I was telling you I was promoting made it timeless.
Yeah.
It made it classic because literally, Tampa, if one of my biggest fans, moms, comes up to me and said, yo, I love your record. I bought that for my son. It's
Yeah.
timeless.
Yeah. You're
Because
absolutely
guess
right.
what? She's a forever loyal fan,
Yeah.
faithful, and she going to really buy the record. She ain't going to steal it.
Especially women. Women are gonna always be your biggest
Especially
fans.
women.
They're
'Cause
always.
I made Rags to Riches for the streets, and then a woman told me, this is for women. I said, wait, no. She said, no, like, listen to it. And I'm like, the women really like to hear the singing. So no matter what I'm singing about, it's really, like you said, that's really what it is.
Yeah.
So I embrace that at this point.
Absolutely. Tell everybody again the title of the project so they can make sure they go stream it, download it, share it.
All right, capital J, period sign, space Smith, space H. That's J Smith H.
What's the name of the album though?
The album is H.
Just H.
My name is
J.
J.
Smith,
So
and-
when you type it in, J Smith H, you get the album.
I got
did
you.
it like that because my name is actually J H, not J Smith, as far as my government.
Got you.
So I named the album H so that when you type it in, you can type in my name.
That
J.
makes okay.
Smith H.
That was
making
clever.
it a self-titled project.
That was
the
clever.
album itself will actually be capital H. That's it.
That's clever.
I appreciate that.
That's so funny because when I had posted on my story the other day about the article we put on Hip Hop Since 1987, someone jumped in my DM and said, he got the same name as me. I said, but y'all ain't the same person. I said, that's
Right.
Smith is a common name.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying?
So now my next project, my artist name, I'm going to change it to J Smith H.
Okay.
And then the songs will be different. So now when you type J Smith H in, you'll get this first project.
That's dope.
And then you'll get the rest of my music. It's the only way because there's too many J Smiths. It's
Exactly.
too common.
Right.
The name John Smith is the most common name in America.
Yeah,
My
absolutely.
name is Jordan, and my last name starts with an H. My name is not J Smith.
Yeah.
That's just a moniker. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
absolutely. And it's dope that you're adding the H on there
I'm gonna
because
have to, because there's too many J Smiths.
100%.
like-
You already thinking several steps ahead, and that's what you
Right.
have to do in business. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to think about your next move at all times. So, J Smith H out now on all digital platforms. The single is called Bad Chick.
Yes.
The visual is out
The visual
or it's on its way. You already filmed it though.
Yeah, so the visual, you go on my Instagram, there's little,
Clips from it.
stuff, but footage and
Yeah.
live performances, but the actual music video will be completed the week of the 23rd, so next week.
Okay. Dope. That's dope, man. Anything else you got in the works or coming up you want to make sure that everybody's aware of?
Well, I know I got to shout Enes out, man. Enes is a big part of where I'm at today because
Yeah.
I got to, on that same project, J Smith Sweating Me featuring Enes, you
Yeah.
feel me? That was a pop record. I was just repeating myself, talking about women sweating me and we partying, having fun. Ness came in later 16, he made that into a hip hop record.
That's
like,
dope.
That was just a fun record. I was in the studio having fun. He was like, "Yo, I like that." And it turned into a real song. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that for real, I'm me pushing that because with Bad Chick and that, like you said, new to the world. And then eventually, I'm gonna drop a mixtape, and it's gonna be called Gamble.
Nice.
I don't know when, but it's gonna happen.
You already working on the records for it?
There's probably like 5 records that you could find because they deleted that Piff when I came home. There was no more thatpiff.com.
Yeah. Shout out to Alox, man. He moved on, understood. He's the one that owned it. That's my homie.
Okay.
Shout
so
out Alox.
Maybe he could help me find my 25 records. Cause damn, I could do something with them.
I mean, I could hit him up and ask him if
He
they're
might.
stored on a server somewhere.
Because
Yeah.
then maybe I could shed you some light on what direction I'm going on with Gamble Mixtape.
Yeah. That's my
But-
partner. I don't mind hitting him up and asking him.
I know outside of those records, I know there's 3 records. There's 4 records that's completed already.
Yeah. That's dope, man. You out here working, you're grinding.
Yeah, no, I can't be trying. I'm done.
You know I'm gonna correct you every
Yeah,
single
sure.
time, most definitely. Make sure everybody knows where they can follow you out on your social platforms.
All right. I'm mainly on Instagram. So Instagram at JSMITHEAGLE. That's J Smith Eagle. No underscore, no period, no punctuation. I'm saying Google J Smith H, iTunes J Smith H, Apple Music,
Yeah.
Spotify, etc. J Smith H title. Boom. YouTube search J Smith Bad Chick. YouTube search J Smith Racks to Riches or J Smith Sweating Me featuring Enes. And my TikTok is the same as my Instagram at J Smith Eagle. I just started it, but everybody told me, man, you gotta make a TikTok. So I said, all right. I ain't as engaged in it as I am in my Instagram.
I'm the
but
same way too.
You know, you could go on there if you really like TikTok and there's little short Jones on there. Shout out Tucker Upper. He got his daughter on there, Finley Magic. She only won skateboarding to my to my son.
Oh, that's cute. Okay.
No, you gonna see this video. He is talented.
That's so
Check
dope.
his channel out. He's
I'm gonna definitely make sure I follow you on. I'm not on there that often, but I'll make sure I follow you so I can check it out.
All right, appreciate
That's
that.
dope. I know you shouted out to Ines. Anybody else that you want to show some love to and shout out to?
God.
Yeah.
Number one, God. You know what I'm saying? Jesus. You know what I'm saying? I'm Christian.
Yeah.
Sure. My mom. You.
Yep.
Cutter Breeze in the Will. Sweet No Sounds, my producer. Marley Raw. Ines. Reed Dollars. OG Top Class. Megastar. Rise to Life Management. Bigger Ronkin. Crazy ATL.
That way.
DJ Baby Drea.
Yeah.
Eagle Squad ENT. Philly ATL. Soldier Boy.
Yourself.
J Smith H.
Shout out to yourself, bro. You deserve a two
Thank
pats on the back. I'm serious. Boom.
Let's get it.
You really out here getting to it. Like, I haven't even known you for that long, and I'm already can say I'm proud of you just because I know your story. And I'm glad that you were able to come here and share it. And I'm so excited to see what we're going to continue to do because we're going to keep working.
Yes, we are.
We're going to keep working. We got a lot of work to do.
Let's do it.
I'm so excited. Last but not least, we live. Industry's Most Wanted. We got Philly in the building. Go ahead and tell everybody what makes...
Sure.
Tell them what makes you the industry's most wanted.
I got a bad chick. Baby girl, so sexy. She super bad when she come through, but super good when she sex me.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. That was a dope answer. Straight like that. Give me some love one more time. Boom.
Thank you. All right.
We up out of here, y'all.
All right. Peace out. Peace and love.
Ooh, I'm in the thick of it. Bad girl, you thick with it. Make me wanna stick with it all night. Keep doing your thing.